easy. Finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, my name is Dr. Katina Simmons. I'm the optometrist and the new owner of Grizzled Eye Care, formerly the office of Dr. Joel Zuckerbaum. I would like to welcome you and your family to make an appointment today for an eye exam. Even though the name has changed, we are still providing the same family-friendly eye care as Dr. Z. We are located at 8 North Main Street in Jewett City. You can also find Grizzled Eye Care on Facebook and send us a message. Don't forget that eye exams correlate to your whole body health too. It's not just new glasses and contacts. So, come see me, Dr. Katina Simmons, at the all-new Grizzled Eye Care, formerly Dr. Zuckerbrand's. Hope to see you soon.
There are a lot of places that you might think about when it comes time for new tires for your car or truck. But have you thought about Advanced Automotive in Griswold? Trusted for years when it comes to automotive repair, and now for great deals on tires. Advanced Automotive has many suppliers to beat their prices. Let Jess at Advanced show you. Advanced Automotive for repairs and now tires too. Advanced Automotive. Find them on Facebook.
You see the signs everywhere. No alcohol if under 21. No tobacco under 21. No vaping supplies under 21. It's 21 for a reason.
Youth that use alcohol are more likely to engage in other risky behaviors, such as gambling. Learn the warning signs and how to talk to your children about addiction.
It's 21 for a reason. Brought to you by CIRAC and funded in partnership with SAMHSA. Find out more at CIRACCT.org.
I will be right by your side. Women can have it all, including heart attacks. But symptoms like jaw pain, nausea, unusual fatigue, dizziness, and backache are often different and more subtle than for a man. The fact is, heart disease is the #1 killer of women. Know the signs. Learn more at getheartchecked.org. From Women's Heart Alliance, in partnership with Women Heart.
Your community radio.
We love the 80s. Mike Minarski and Paul Lash in the morning. And 80s all day and night. SNSN. Your community radio.
Live from Main Street.
Mike Minarski and Paul Lash in the morning and 80s all day and night.
SNSN.
Like they always say things that aren't stupid usually. And when they are stupid, it's funny.
Well, it's usually it's me that's funny, and you've said the stupid things.
True.
That's not true. That is not true. Usually, you're usually the voice of reason. I'm usually the one that looks like an ass.
Well, probably because I'm older.
Older and wiser?
Well, I wouldn't say that.
So,
you want the weather?
Yeah. Here's the weather with Paul Lash.
Good morning, everybody. Right now, the temperature downtown Jewett City is 31 degrees. Cloudy today with snow. Could be some rain mixed in. Temperatures will be somewhere steady. Temperatures will be somewhere in the middle 30s. Could be a little wind around, 5 to 10 miles an hour. Speaking of wind, yesterday was like unbelievable with that wind. Yeah. Chance of snow, 100%. But tonight, snow this evening, give away to mostly cloudy conditions. Lows will be somewhere around 25 degrees. And of course, for your Thursday, I should say, you're going to believe this again. Mix of clouds and sunshine, then becoming cloudy. Highs 52 degrees.
Yeah, we don't.
We go from winter to spring.
Mother Nature's one confused bitch.
Oh man, she's wacky. She must be on drugs.
God,
I don't know if she's smoking something. Anyway, but tomorrow night, few clouds, time to time, lows will be somewhere around 26. And that's your weather from SNSN on this Wednesday, 03/09/2022.
All right. Good morning, Paul. How are you?
Oh, hey.
Hey.
We made it to the middle of the week.
Yeah. So we got this new vantage point that you can see. And a couple of people seem that it's kind of cool. Yeah. Joanne says, I like the split screen.
Oh, there you go.
Can see you two better. Oh. And Laura says, good morning, up close and personal this morning.
Yeah, I know.
I got a mole right there. You can see it, right? Right there. It's big mole.
Yeah.
Mole. And Stacy who we miss because she's a little bit on vacation, perhaps, with her daughter.
Oh,
Stacy works at Dean's
Oh,
Corner.
that's right. Stacy is up. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
And she says, "Hey, look, Paul has a big coffee today. Hey, let me tell you something. He's got a big enough ego. Okay."
I couldn't get the small one. She wasn't there.
It's a big coffee, huh, Paul?
I know. It's
or are you just happy to see me?
Yeah. I don't know if I could drink all that coffee.
Why do you say that? Because
I will.
You know damn well you will.
I will.
You not only drink it, then you'll go across the street, or we'll go to Charlene's, or and you'll see. I'll have a coffee. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you're right.
Matter of fact, bring me 2. Because you'll drink it. So, which
it.
I always thought was kind of funny because for the longest time, I would come up, I would go before I'd go get coffee. I'd say, "You want one?" You go, "No. I just had one."
I did.
I know, but then when one is put in your hand, you drink it.
Can't throw it out.
Huh?
Can't throw it out.
Yeah.
So now in the morning I get the extra coffee.
Yeah.
In 17 trips to the bathroom.
Victoria says you're on the wrong sides of the screen. That's because you're looking that way and I'm looking this way. Because actually, you know what it is? It's just the mirror image.
Yeah, it's reversed.
It's reversed because I'm actually looking at Paul right now.
Yeah.
And he's looking at me.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
But
yeah. This is different.
It is. It is a little different, isn't it?
Yeah. Means I'll have to take a shave and wash my face in the morning. Comb my hair. Well, whatever hair.
Put some makeup on. You'll be all shiny.
Yeah. Where's our makeup artist?
I don't know.
Oh, I can't use makeup because it's probably got some oily products in it.
Victoria says it's weird. Well, if you watch any kind of podcast, it's usually how it is.
Yes.
It's the two people. It's kind of like a radio / interview. I don't know how to, but it's video podcasts are like that.
Yeah, they are.
Where it's like, who the hell are they looking at?
No.
So,
yeah.
Anyway. All right. So good morning, everybody. We're going to get some snow in Eastern Connecticut, supposedly. However, the word is that it's going to pretty much melt.
Stay on the grass, but not necessarily on the blacktop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe some black ice tonight.
Yes, because the temperature is going to go down. That is correct.
Huh?
That is correct. So going to be careful.
So that's, hopefully that's it. Hopefully this is it.
Well, there's another storm coming over the weekend, but I guess they're saying it's rain.
Mm-hmm.
So let's hope it's rain.
Well, March comes in like a flipping lion, and
yep.
Hopefully it'll go out like a lamb.
So. I know. So, a lot of people walking down the street this morning.
Yeah, singing doo-wah diddy diddy dum diddy doo.
Yeah.
Waka waka waka. I got 1 million of them today.
Wow, I guess you do.
Schools have already announced that they are going to be closing early today.
Yep.
But no fret because it's still considered a day of school.
Yeah, once you get through 12 or 1, it's full day.
Yeah.
Well, they get out of school.
It's considered a quote unquote.
Yeah,
full
they
day,
get out of school like 2:15 anyway. So,
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's going to happen today.
Yep.
Now, the other thing, what happened yesterday is our illustrious president, Mr. Joseph Biden.
Joseph. Okay.
Has decided that we are not going to. Now Daryl's complaining.
Oh boy.
Mike needs to be on the right, so it looks like he's facing Paul.
Oh, don't work that way.
I can't do that.
No.
It's the way the cameras are situated. It was a pain in the ass to get it to the way I got it now.
Yeah, it took him 20 minutes.
Well, because you had to. If you saw how the cameras were actually positioned, you'd be like, "Oh, well, that's pretty cool." But maybe we'll just go back to the single camera again.
That sounds like a good idea.
So
yeah.
Apparently, this is not working out. Too many people complaining. they don't like it. So okay,
all right.
I wouldn't want to be staring at me either. Yeah. So, all right. So we'll just go back to the single camera thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
The camera. What? I can just do it right now.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, go ahead. Do what you want.
Yeah. All right. Here's a poll. Do we go back to the single camera, or do we leave it like this?
We already know.
It's up to you guys.
We already know we got one vote. So, man, that got us off topic real quick.
Huh?
Talking about gas when we go off topic.
We haven't even started talking about
I know. I hear you.
Daryl says single cam. It's you can't swap inputs. That's
Yeah. Oh well.
Joanne says leave it alone. Double.
Yeah. Well, leave it like it is for now. Tomorrow, go back to
Here. I'll tell you what. Just you just look the other way. Look the other way.
How's that?
You turn your body the other way. How's that? Is that better, guys? How's this? I'm looking at the flipping wall.
I'm looking
How's
at
that?
the door.
Yeah. Hey, Paul. You know what? You look great today. This is amazing. God, I love that shirt on you.
I feel like a pumpkin.
Daryl was perfect.
Well, he's a tech guy, so he's got everything's got to be right on.
See, I don't know if you can invert.
Maybe there might be a.
I don't know if you can do it here.
There might be something. We're losing. We're getting off track here.
Huh?
We're getting off track.
Yeah, whatever. Well, they're throwing us off track. They don't want us to do this, so I'm trying to fix it. Trying to fix it.
Well, what can I tell you?
Nope. No, I don't see anything as far as.
Yeah.
I'm looking. The natives are restless today.
Well.
Yeah, there's absolutely. Let's see.
Nothing. I don't. If they was able to invert it, there'd be a lot of podcasts that would do the same thing. Excuse me.
Huh?
If there was a ability to do it, a lot of the podcasts would do it. They would invert it as well. The typical stuff does not come with extra features. You didn't pay for anything, so you're not going to get all the goodies. So
let's see what happened. What did I just do? I think I screwed everything up. Oh, look at that! Now we got a green screen.
Oh, there you go.
Now we got SNSN behind us.
Oh, good.
Well, behind me.
Oh, okay.
What's this? Oh, look at that! Now I'm in some hotel lobby.
Oh,
that's where I'm at right now.
That's cool.
Where everything is blurry in the background.
Good.
Hey, I'm playing here. All right.
I guess so.
All right. No. In other words, no, can't do it. Yesterday we had all paws on deck.
Yeah.
A local adoption / rescue for dogs.
Yeah.
Brought in 2 really, really cute, adorable puppies.
Yeah.
One was named Mandy, and it was like a little lab, possibly boxer, German Shepherd mix, whatever. The puppy was adorable. It was only 8 weeks old.
Wow.
So Rich is playing with the dog.
Yeah.
And who shows up? Well, Rich's wife, Kathy.
Oh, boy.
And all of a sudden, she's playing with the dog.
Oh, boy.
They did not take the dog.
Oh, they didn't, huh? Yeah. Do they have any dogs now? They probably have a dog now, right? Do they have a dog?
They do.
Oh,
they do.
Yeah.
Joanne says, "Are you both home or in the studio?" We are both in the studio.
Yeah,
we're actually 2 feet from each other.
Right.
3 feet from each other.
Right. Exactly.
So,
well, can see why she would say that, because that's the way the Zoom stuff works. Looks like when you got a split screen like that.
Let's try this.
Oh boy. Now you're going back to a single.
No.
No.
I'm just going to try something here. So come on, you guys are making me do this. So, because we want to make sure we do it.
Yeah. You got to flip the cameras around?
Just trying to.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we lost the camera. How you like that?
Yeah. So the way it goes, moving west. Oh boy.
Let's see. All right, there we go. So now we have 2 cameras on Paul.
Thank you.
So let's. But the thing is now I can't get it to.
Yeah.
I don't know, Paul.
I don't know.
Let's try that.
Where's your camera?
Well, you're going to help me with that.
Oh, okay.
Keep losing the camera.
You lost it? Who
What
wasted
is that?
Oh, boy. What a mess this morning.
Yeah, well, you know, they didn't like it, so we got the natives are restless.
Yeah.
All right, there's Paul.
Yeah.
All right.
You got both now?
Yeah, but now they're just like cockeyed.
Yeah, boy.
How's that? Is that better, folks?
Are we better?
I don't know.
Who knows?
Supposedly.
Oh, man. Thanks, Daryl.
So if we didn't respect what you guys wanted, we wouldn't have done this. We care. Daryl now loves it.
Okay, Daryl.
Roxana says, it looks good. Stop while you're ahead.
Okay. Let's get going. Let's get on point now.
Let's get on point.
Yep.
I'm going to start looking over this way now. Hey, Paul, what's going on? Good to see you.
Yeah.
All right. Gas.
Yes.
What the hell are we doing? It's according to President Biden yesterday, saying with us not buying Russian oil, gas is going to continue to go up. And he came right out and said it.
Mm-hmm.
How high is it going to go? We talked about this the other day. My guess was between $7-8 a gallon.
Well, I think it's in California.
It's over 5.
No, actually in California, it's up to 7.
Awesome.
In Hollywood. Because I was watching the news last night, and the guy was on. He says, I was in Hollywood. It was $7 a gallon. Then he went around looking. He found one for something like 6 something. So he was happy. But yeah. Yesterday I went to the gas station. It was like $4.29 around here, which is, when you get like 5 or 6 gallons for, $20-30, where before $30-40 would fill you up. So. But the oil thing is not only going to impact gas; it's going to impact everything.
Heating oil.
That's
up to $5 a gallon, is it not?
Yeah, but keep the other thing. You have to keep in mind that a lot of the other things that are made out of oily products. A lot of things, plastics, are made out of those. I mean, there's going to be a lot of other products that you're not going to be able to get and pay more for because of the fact that it requires oil. So. Hang on for the ride.
I didn't even think of plastics, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they say the price of new cars is going to go up because of the amount of cost it's going to cost you for plastic. Not only that, they're trying to hold the manufacturing down. They're blaming it on the Ukraine war to the fact that they're not going to make as many cars anymore. It's all the administration's way to get us to move towards electric cars. That's what it is. And I think he's tried to get the Saudis to drop their price for the barrel of oil. And they kind of gave him the high sign, read between the lines, Burden, because you can't screw these guys over and then expect them to take care of you.
Yeah.
And I guess he's trying to get oil from Iran, Venezuela, the people that we hate, and now he's going after another one. So all he's got to do is say, let's do some oil refinery here. What are you going to do? He claimed that there's a lot of permits out there, but when you talk to the people who have the permits, they said they're dry. There's no. What am I going to go and dig a well when everything is bone dry? So that's just their excuse.
I'm just going to start a fire in my living room.
Oh,
just bring the fire pit inside.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I think you're going to find a lot more people going back to getting wood stoves again.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to stop burning wood again because it's a lot of people got away from it.
But are those prices? The wood stove's going to go up?
Oh yeah.
Because people are reacting.
Yeah. Just think of the people who are going to be buying motorcycles this summer.
I'm getting a damn scooter. I'm getting a scooter. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'll be like the crazy looking fat dude on this little scooter.
Yeah.
I'll be like, what's that group that that runs around in those little mini cars.
Oh, you're talking. Yeah, I
Doing
know.
all kinds of parades.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, you're going to find people.
I'll be that dude. A little.
But you're going to find people doing that because there's got to be another way, especially now with the warmer months coming. A lot of people are going to be. You're going to find more bikes being bought, purchased.
So let's see. Victoria says home heating oil was $5.25 a gallon last night when she checked the prices.
Yeah,
that's absolutely absurd. I don't ever remember being that high.
200 gallons is $1,000. That's what it costs you.
Daryl says on the news this morning, they said if we started opening refineries today, it would take 6 months to affect the prices.
But at least we're doing something at home. I mean, that's fine. But, we're doing something here it's our own oil, not somebody else's. But he won't do it.
Do you think this is all by design?
Sure.
Do you?
Think about it.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
he is
the Shriners. Shriners.
That's what it is.
They get the little
hat, a little beanie.
Yeah, a little hat with the tassel.
Yeah.
I could be like, I'll be like the Grand Poobah.
Yeah, you could be.
Well, that's the Flintstones.
Yeah, but yeah, that's unfortunately they got him right by the Kanakis, and that's what's happening in Washington. The whole green side has got him by the Kanakis. He ain't gonna, he's hurting. So
Roxana says, I can imagine how much I will be spending driving 1,100 miles to go from Indiana to Connecticut. I will need to get a second job.
Yeah. On the way.
Get a scooter.
On the way.
Just get a scooter.
They said it's going to cost the average household $2,000 more for the fuel. That's what they're saying. $2,000. That's $2,000 you don't have. With the inflation going on, man, that $2,000 you could be buying meat and food for your family. But they don't care.
You know how many people are going to be out of a place to live? Because now, because COVID, for the longest time, even if you didn't have money and couldn't pay your rent, you were protected.
Yeah.
Now you're not.
You're not. No. You're not protected anymore. You're not getting any extra money. Yeah. Now I did see that Blumenthal is trying to get them to drop the federal tax, which is like 18 cents.
Mm-hmm.
18 cents is 18 cents per gallon, which would help. We need to get Lamont to drop the state income tax on gas, drop that down. That would be, 25, 30 cents. Put that on. Could be a half a buck maybe off a gallon of gas, which would bring it down. I mean, right now we're at $4.29, or bring it back down to $3 something, which would be, not as bad, but they won't do it. What the hell are they going to do with all the money? I mean, the state's going to make more and more money now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think it's the gas station operators. They're not making any money. They're being slammed.
Right. It's big oil.
It's big oil. Yeah.
It's like for example, if you go down and talk to Ari or Ari down at the mobile station in Lisbon, he'll tell you right out. It's and this is the same story that I hear from a lot of gas stations, is that they don't control the gas price. The only thing that they control is their store on the inside, and gas is like a draw. Yeah. But the money is, everything's different. They don't benefit from the gas prices or going up and down and up and down.
No.
Same thing with Shell. And I don't know what it's like for an independent dealer, but
I don't know. But I mean, we could be at the $7 mark, like some of the bigger states like California. But so far, we've been very fortunate that it's. I mean, $4.29 is not cheap, and don't forget, a lot of these cars require not only the cheap stuff, they require a little more octane, and nobody's buying more octane. Everybody's buying the cheap stuff. What? Because you can't afford it, and a lot of people went to diesel because it was economical, but diesel's like $5 a gallon. So, I mean, look at the truckers, what they got to pay,
right? Especially
if you're independent. Independent truckers are going to be, they're going to be charging more and more. They got no choice,
right?
And like I told you, waste management. Your garbage. You're going to find your bill going up. It's probably going to go up 10 or 15% because of the price of diesel. So you're going to find your garbage pickup now. It's going to
just shipping costs in general.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the trucker. I mean, the trucking companies. It's just.
Oh yeah.
It's going to blow up.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's going to hit us everywhere. Not just the price of gas.
No, I agree. I agree.
Yeah. So.
Well, no. It's a tough pill to swallow, you know, especially when, you know, you're trying to make ends meet. We're just getting out of a pandemic, and then right after it, here we are
stuck home again.
Yeah,
because you're not going to be able to afford to really go anywhere. I mean, you want to go on a trip. I mean, a lot of the newer cars right now, yeah, a lot of them probably getting what, close to 30, maybe 25 to 30,
perhaps. Yeah,
yeah. But what happened is a lot of people bought big SUVs because the gas was reasonable. Bought big trucks, you know, and they don't get decent mileage.
No,
you know. So I mean, that's where the trucks were the number one seller. Everybody's buying trucks. Yeah, but now.
Well, Roxana just said that she goes, her husband spent $700 to fill up his 18-wheeler yesterday.
I believe it.
$700.
Yeah.
Now, you know, Roxana, let me ask you: Is Jim or James? Is he an owner operator, or does he work for another company? And if so, is he going to have to go up on his own personal prices because of the fuel?
I think it's the latter. Yeah, it's ridiculous what we're going through. It's going to get worse. I mean, it's not going to get any better.
All right, so yeah, he's an owner operator. So is he going to have to go up on his prices to go ahead and compensate for the gas prices that I'm sure are affecting?
Oh yeah. Why would? How can he suck it up in his business? It's pretty tough. I mean, shipping costs are going to go up. Even Prime went up. Amazon's Prime prices went up. They increased their memberships up because of this as well.
Robert Leducer says gas home heating oil, even oil for restaurant equipment is going through the roof.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, it is crazy.
And Roxanne says, yes, he will have to go up on his prices.
Can't suck it up in your business if you don't have it.
Right. So now let's look at it this way. Now you have companies that are going to say, you know, no, hell no, we're not going to do it. And we're going to go ahead and say, no, we're not going to go ahead and pay your extra prices, owner operators. Come and work for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that happen?
Yeah. Think of UPS and FedEx.
Or does this make it even bigger and bigger for Amazon?
Yeah, but Amazon still relies on, I mean, they have some shipping themselves. There are some trucks. Yeah. And I think we will see Amazon trucks more and more as the warehouse here at Plainfield gets built.
Yep.
Right now, we see very few Amazon trucks around here.
We see a lot of the vans.
Yeah,
the delivery vans?
Yeah, but I mean, it probably increased a little bit, but there's not a lot of them. Not yet, because they rely on UPS, FedEx, and the post office.
Oh, let's see. I was looking. It's not just this. Here's one thing we haven't mentioned. My son is coming from Kansas, and coming for about 4 to 5 weeks. And I started looking a couple weeks ago for prices for flights, and I had found a round trip flight. It was like $260, which is not a bad deal any time of the year.
Yeah.
From Kansas City.
Yeah.
Well, I get it tracking, and every day I get an update. That same flight is up to $467.
Yeah.
Is it price gouging?
No, it's the cost of fuel. You don't think aviation fuel is going up?
Everything's going up.
Sure it is. So the price is going to be passed on to the consumer.
It's not so much that it's just the price went up; it's the rate.
Yeah.
No, who the hell had time to prepare for this? I mean, you're supposed to be proactive instead of reactive, and I'd like to say that I'm pretty proactive on things. Like, you know what I'm planning on trying to do 6 to 8 months from now.
Yeah.
So that's one thing.
Blame it on the administration because they knew what the hell was coming. They could have prepared for it, but they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Inflation was here. What did they do about it? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing.
Mm.
They had chance. They could have done something, but they did nothing. So I'll tell you, I don't understand this administration at all. I really don't. And I think a lot of people, even some of the Democrats, are turning on him because he didn't get prepared. I mean, a lot of these Democrats are going to be up for re-election.
There's a 10-point swing in favor of Republicans right now.
Yeah. It just keeps going. It could be a lot of Democrats.
It's kind of like, okay, let's go Democrats. Let's do this. Hey, everybody, screw the Republicans. We're going to just vote across the board. Go Democrats. 6 months later, wait a minute. Hold up.
Yeah.
Is it really a Republican Democratic thing? Who's to say?
Yeah.
It could have flipped either way.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not a party guy, because.
Well, what do you think Blumenthal's pushing to drop the federal tax on gas for? Blumenthal's pushing that. He's the one that he's the one that's pushing the bill to drop it for at least 6 months, I think. And why is he doing that?
People are going to have to look at their budgets and find ways to save money. It's going to be tough for all of us middle class working families, carpooling and work from home if possible. That's Laura.
Yeah. Well, you saw Biden? He was pushing for people to go back to work in the office.
Lisa says, by the way, hello, Lisa Susie of Crystal Visions in Plainfield. What is already in the ground should not have increased. The companies have already paid for that fuel to be dropped. Yes, I agree with that. However, and here's the argument for that. So let's say 6 months down the road, Paul's gas station just gets a 10,000 gallon dump, right? And now all of a sudden, and he pays $3 a gallon. Was just hypothetical, right? Now all of a sudden, the oil prices start going down. So within a week, his gas price has now gone to $2.25 per gallon. He's got to stay competitive, right? So now he's lost 75 cents a gallon on the other end. So just as much as it goes up, when it goes down, they're going to get affected that way. So whatever they spent $3-4 a gallon on, they're going to be selling for $2.25 if there's ever a break in this.
Right.
And it's happened before.
Yeah.
Where was it 2008?
Yeah. 2008,
it went up to like home heating fuel was like $4.10.
Yeah, it's going to be a while before it goes down, though.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to happen overnight, that's for sure.
Bob. Hey, Bob. Good morning. Fuel is anywhere from $3.12 to $4.10 so far traveling. And then he just says, he sucks.
I wonder who that is. I think a lot of people agree with him. I think a lot of people are turning on the administration because of this. And you say plan? I think a lot of people were planning because the inflation hit long before the gas prices went up. So a lot of people have already been cutting back in order to survive the inflation costs. Now they're whacked with this cost. So, it's like, what are you going to do? And you got to go to work. A lot of people, you got to go to work. And we all know a lot of people commute to work, Think about people up here going back and forth to electric boat. How many miles?
How many people can just work at home? I'm one of the lucky ones where I can pretty much do everything from either home or here, or via email, whatever. I would think insurance personnel could do the same thing.
They could do the same.
Or on the road salespeople.
They could do the same thing.
Yeah.
And
is
call
that
centers? Call centers.
A lot of people are working from home. They've been equipped to work at home.
Correct. Yeah. But
it's funny. You ever call somebody at a call center and you're listening to hear the kids in the background going, "Nah!"
Yeah.
It's really kind of funny.
Yeah.
And I've done that. And I said, "Oh, you're working at home, aren't you?" Yeah.
Well, people working at Electric Boat, people working at
Sure.
any advisors, people working at any corporation that they have to go in because it's physical work. Can't do it online. Those are the people who are going to be hurting.
Yeah.
You know.
So like here's something. Now, Bob, I'm going to ask you, and this is I was thinking about this the other day. I was thinking about you and Deb on the road and all these gas prices and everything, how it's affecting, probably affecting you. Now, we all know hindsight is not 20/20, but if it was, would you have retired? Or would you have stayed at work for a while? Instead of, or would you have said, screw it, I'm just doing this now anyway? So I'm curious on that, because he's newly retired, and congratulations. I mean, that's what happens when you work your entire life. You get to enjoy it. Now, all of a sudden, they're putting the screws to you.
Pretty much.
So I guess the question is, would you have waited another year?
Yeah. Well, here's the other thing, too, is the 401k is taking a hit because the stock market's going down.
Everything is cyclical, man.
Yeah, everything is on a decline. So.
But here's the thing: what goes up must come down, but what goes down will go right back
eventually,
up again.
Yeah. But right now, you're living on a fixed income when you're retired, so you're depending on. Yeah.
Well, sure. Yeah. As far as retired folk are concerned, what about you?
Yeah.
What would you have done? Let's say you just retired, and all of a sudden this madness is happening.
Yeah.
Would you
probably give it a second thought?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Dan Peer. Hey, Dan. He says, I'm one of the lucky ones. I work remotely.
Yeah.
Laura, those on fixed income are going to hurt even more.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that we're talking about.
Yeah.
And Bob, I'm really curious to hear what you have to say about that. Yeah. Here's something, and this is true too. And these we think about on the onset, we think about, okay, well, the gas prices are going to go up. But you really kind of have to think for a minute of everything, that is going to be affected. And the short answer is everything is going to be affected.
Everything.
So Victoria says, in November, I bought a beef tenderloin and put it in the freezer. It was a splurge at $6.98 a pound. Saw it at Big Y the other day. It's now $24.99 a pound.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. I splurged and bought 2 steaks. It cost me $38.
Yeah. I mean, dog food.
Yeah, it's true.
Or Dinty Moore, same thing.
Yeah, I don't buy it as much as I used to. Yeah.
Lisa said we should tap into our own National Reserve. We have it on our soil already where it will last us at least 300 years and we can sell it at 25 cents a gallon.
Won't do it. They won't do it.
Yeah.
I think he's being told that. He's being told that. The American people will tell him that. And he refuses to change his mind because I tell you, the Green Deal people got him by the Kanakis. And if he goes off of that, he's lost them and he's going to talk in a high-pitched voice. That's what it is. That's far left progressives when this whole Green Deal crap.
Are we not the largest oil producing nation or we're in the world?
We got plenty of oil, but he won't do it. He's just soon seen the people of the states suffer than to help them out. We don't care because there's got to be, he must be making money in his pocket. There's something going on where somebody's making money. We all know that money is it.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody's getting money behind the scenes somewhere. And he's trying to make deals. He's like I said, he's gone to the Saudis, he's gone to Iran, he's gone to Venezuela. He's trying to make all these deals. How would you feel? Somebody tells you, they tell you to go screw off and they hate your ass. And all of a sudden they come back begging to you, I need some help. What are you going to tell them?
Screw off.
You got it. And he was pressured to stop purchasing Russian oil.
Halliburton.
He wouldn't have done it.
Halliburton.
Yeah. He was pressured by not only the American people and the Afghans, but not the Afghans, the Ukrainians, and his own Democrat House was pitching at him.
So here's Bob. After I asked the question, he goes, "No, we decided just to do it. It was time. We didn't calculate all the gas prices, but I agree with Paul."
Yeah.
So
yeah,
Are you guys? Hey, Bob, are you guys still in Florida? Or have you guys moved from there?
Yeah. I think you're going to find a lot of people probably moving to Florida. Only because
it's Melissa's parents, and they're traveling the country right now.
But I'm saying if the oil prices continue to rise, can you imagine what fuel oil will be next fall? I mean, are people going to be able to afford $7-8 for fuel oil a gallon?
How many more people are going to be on the street?
I know, and what's going to end up happening? People are going to start using these off the wall electric things you can just plug in.
Yeah.
And
I have one of those.
Yeah.
And they're like about $80-$90.
Yeah.
And they work fairly well.
Yeah. Well, the other thing that is get those wall hanging units. The hanging units where they're a combination air conditioning and heat. Those are pretty efficient.
Victoria says, my dog food has gone up too. My bi-weekly Chewy order has almost doubled in cost. Yeah, we can co-sign that. My horse feed has gone up $6 a bag over the last year.
Yeah.
Are you saying it's a $6 increase or it's going up to $6 a bag?
Yeah. Everything. If you can find it.
Bob's in New Orleans and Texas by the weekend. So.
Oh.
Well, most of all, I'm just glad you guys are safe and hopefully you're having fun.
Yeah.
Victoria's husband, I guess, keeps joking that I need to keep the horses fat in case they have to go to freezer camp. I'm being told the same thing about me. What lengths would people go to? You see what I mean?
It's unbelievable what
people have been pushed. They were pushed, during the pandemic. I mean, theft was way up, drug use was up.
Yep.
What is this going to do?
Well, what it's going to do is it's forcing people to stay home again. Not to the point where you got to wear a mask and worry about sickness. The idea is you can't go anywhere. You won't be able to afford to. I mean, to go to the beach is probably going to cost you $40.
Tim, hey, good morning, Tim. Says, despite desperate times lead to desperate measures.
Yeah. That's true.
And Bob says the temperature in New Orleans is 60. Only 60, because they're used to higher temperatures down in Florida lately.
Yeah.
So, it's...
Everything is going to compound, and one thing is going to compound another thing.
What's it going to take to break it? A world war?
Well, that's what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they want. Because somebody's going to make money during the war. Cut me. Which makes me a little bit on the nervous side, because we got Harris going to Poland with those Polish jets. And if they give them to Ukrainians somehow, we don't want to be blamed for giving them. We didn't give the planes to them. That's what's Putin going to do then? Bring us into it? That's the worst thing that could happen. We don't want to be involved at this thing. But I don't trust her.
Yeah.
I mean, you listen to her talk. I mean, blah, 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 blah,
between her doing that and Joe Biden.
Yeah. Do you really trust her talking to NATO about these planes in Ukraine? I don't. It looked like we gave them to them. We didn't. Poland did. So
I keep hearing Great Reset. The Great Reset.
Yeah. Well,
are they saying there are too many people?
Well,
I mean, is that part of this?
Yeah.
Is that a conspiracy theory?
That's probably a conspiracy theory. Mm-hmm. But they've killed a lot of people already. I mean, he's not done. I mean, let's face it, he's going to keep going no matter what the hell we do.
Mm-hmm. So he's got Georgia on his mind.
Yeah. Although there are my understanding there are some talks going on Thursday, and I think the Ukraine they are budging. Both sides are budging a little bit, and the Ukrainians are saying they will not join NATO.
Okay.
So, and I think that was his biggest bitch, because if Ukraine joined NATO, then there could be some, then he's got something up against his back.
Mm-hmm.
So they're agreeing they would not join NATO. So we'll see. Thursday.
Is Ukraine starting to cave over the pressure?
Well, they could be. Although they're standing firm, but I think they want to end it as well. So maybe.
Is Ukraine's best bet to give in?
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah. Just like I don't think he's going to kill this guy, Zelensky. I don't think he's going to kill him, because if he does, he becomes a hero.
Mm-hmm.
He's better off leaving him alone.
Or a martyr.
Yeah, and that's what's going to happen. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's in the meantime, I don't know what the hell we're going to do.
Dave says he likes the split screen. Finally, somebody says
somebody likes it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People were complaining earlier, David.
Yeah, big time.
Because the cameras were flip-flopped.
There's only one guy that we know of. His name is Daryl.
Daryl. Yeah. Where'd he go? Yeah, he split, didn't he?
He took off?
He split like a cord of wood, man. He's gone. I haven't seen him. He hadn't said nothing.
Yeah,
so
he complained the whole time we were still in, and he takes off.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Healthy computer guy. Split. Way to go, buddy.
Yeah. No, well. Nobody's talking, huh?
Oh, yeah. Victoria, it's constant. Oh, there's Daryl.
We woke him up.
He says doing a remote login. So, in other words, he's hacking.
Oh.
Daryl's a hacker.
Oh.
He works for Anonymous.
Yeah.
And the way she flaps her elbows, she is horrid.
Oh.
Our vice president.
That's going to be
such a poor representation of our country.
Yeah.
Victoria says.
Yeah. Do you really trust her talking to NATO on these planes? Do you really?
I don't trust her, honestly, going to see if she can get my grocery list right at Aldi's.
I know. It's scary that they sent her. Yeah. It's unfortunate that she was the first black female to be elected to a high office.
And that's great.
And that's great.
That's
but
unfortunately,
really, I don't think that she's doing the office justice for what she is. It's unfortunate, because there are a lot of smart black women out there that probably could have done a better job, and she's not living up to what she was there for.
Yeah,
I'm not impressed at all. I don't know. It's the way it goes, I guess. We got what we got. I don't even know why they picked her, but I'm not going to go. It just makes me nervous, her negotiating with these planes and getting us in trouble. Because I don't think any of us want to be involved in this.
So if the war in Ukraine ends,
yeah,
do the gas prices start to tumble?
I don't think so.
Okay. So you think we're stuck with them?
Yeah, because I don't think the relationship between the United States and Russia is going to get any better. I mean, you think they're going to drop those sanctions right away?
Are we in a Cold War?
Could be. Yeah. You think they're going to drop those sanctions? Not right away. And we don't know what the Russian people think.
Tim Hirschberger says she got elected for all the wrong reasons.
Exactly. Unfortunately, it was the first black female become somebody's part of it.
Which is about time. It's about time. It should have happened a long time ago.
But I don't disagree. But I think there could have been somebody else a little bit smarter, because she certainly hasn't proved that she's got the intelligence to sit in that office.
Mm-hmm.
Those Joe's dragging her down. I don't know. Who knows?
It's trying to do the thing, man. Let's do the thing.
Yeah. So, but we'll see. We'll see how she makes out, and when she goes to. I don't think a lot of people like her.
Bob just made a really good point.
What's that?
She got picked because of her relationships with judges. That makes a lot of sense. Because wasn't she a prosecutor in New York? In California?
California. Yeah, she didn't give a crap. She put a lot of people. She put a lot of people away that probably were innocent.
Yeah.
That's one of the things they're saying too. Yeah, let's face it. A lot of people get put away and they're really innocent. I mean, how many people are we finding it out now that people are getting out of jail now because they prosecuted the wrong person? Yeah. So yeah.
Story says, but being black and a woman shouldn't be the sole criteria for holding office. No, absolutely not. You're right. But I think what your point is, Paul, and tell me if I'm wrong, is that, or right or wrong, is I think what you were saying is it's about time we had somebody, a female, or maybe even a female with color, because it should have happened a long time ago. With all this stuff they're saying, Black Lives Matter and all this. Why didn't it happen years ago?
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with being black, white.
No, I think we need to drop the color thing. White's a color too.
Yeah.
I don't really care if it's a female. Look how many prime ministers in England, UK have been females. I don't have a problem with that. As long as a person has
Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah, but if you're good and you have the qualifications to meet the job, I don't have a problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's giving it to somebody who does not have the qualifications, just to give it to them. And I feel that's what happened with Harris, which is wrong. So.
Who do you think would have been a better option?
Don't know.
So if you were just to pick from and you had to pick from a pool of black women, who would you choose?
I have no idea because I don't really.
And that's the problem. There's not enough black women that are in the forefront that is on top of mind.
But,
and I think that's a bigger problem.
Why didn't it just say women? Why did you say black women?
Well, because I think because we never had a woman as vice president.
Have we had a female vice president?
No, we almost did.
Exactly.
Geraldine Ferraro was the closest.
Yeah, but we never had one. So why are we limited? Why isn't it yellow women? Why is it yellow? Why is it Oriental? Look at Boston. Boston's got an Oriental mayor.
Yeah.
So what's the difference if it has to be black? It could be any color. Any race. We don't really care.
I just think it should be human.
Exactly.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. So,
but they make a big deal of it.
I mean, Hillary was trying, and unfortunately, Hillary just, and she's not running, by the way, in 2024.
Who?
Hillary. She's come out and said she's not running.
Yeah.
That's what she said. We'll see.
Can you blame her? I think she's got enough heat from other things.
Yeah, but she's saying right now she's not running in 2024, but we've still got time to. It could happen. Could change.
Woohoo! Hillary, come on over here, Hillary. Come on over here. Let's go. We can't go see Epstein no more, but who's that woman that he likes? Let's go pay her a visit. You know what I mean, Hillary? Hillary, pick me up a Big Mac.
Man,
I want a Big Mac, Hillary.
Oh boy. So, well, we'll see. We're going to find out over the next couple of days how she makes out. We'll see.
The most egregious marriage of convenience ever. Bill and Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
There's lots of love there. Lots of love.
Yeah, you kind of wonder what goes on in that household.
And have you seen him?
No, I haven't.
You talk about death eating a cracker.
Really?
Oh my goodness.
Really?
He looks horrible.
Wow. Well, how old is he anyway? He's got to be 70s.
He's older than that. I think
I don't know how old he is.
He's in his high 70s. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah.
Just because.
Yeah. Well.
Just because now I want to know.
Yeah, at least he's got a census.
He's 75.
Well, that's not bad. Yeah, he's still functional.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
75. Hillary's 74.
Oh.
And just for, Monica Lewinsky's 48. Joe's Jimmy Carter, 97.
Wow. Well, he's going to die happy. He's going to die happy because he was not the worst president of the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Al Gore, 73.
This is another one. Well, you don't hear too much from him anymore.
Well, thank God, because he created the internet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just ask him.
Yeah.
He'll tell you.
Sure.
Bill does look older than 75.
Oh.
He looks a lot older than 75.
Yeah. Some people are fortunate enough when they get older to, they've got the right genes. They don't look that bad.
So here's something I want to put out there. And if you want a little, I guess, pick me up.
Yeah.
Maybe a little dose of positivity. I'm going to put something up on the board here.
Yeah, what do you got?
And I want to thank my friend Roxana for telling me about this. Call that phone number, the one you see on the screen, 707-998-8410. Just call it and listen. It's not a joke.
What is it?
Call it and listen. Try it. I'll give you the no. Tell me what you think. 707-998-84.
707.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
998.
Yep.
8410.
Okay.
You got to listen to it. You have your Bluetooth on?
Talk in English. Talk in English.
Okay, it'll get there. It's a bunch of kids. Oh. It's kids that will deliver a positive message to you. You can listen to kids in their perspective, giving you a
laughing.
Yeah. And you can't hang up the phone and be grumpy. No. You can't. If you need a dose of positivity, from the purest sense of it all, call that number right there that you see on the screen, 707-998-8410.
Yeah, I dialed it and pressed number 4 for laughing. It's a bunch of kids laughing.
Right. Yeah. And there's other one. There's positive messages of positivity.
Yeah.
And that kind of stuff. So I'm going to leave that up on the board there for a little bit, in between comments. Yeah. David has another phone number.
We don't want it. Not if it's a 900 number.
No, the emergency Hall & Oates hotline. Oh my goodness!
Emergency Hall & Oates.
Yeah. Oh, sometimes you need Hall & Oates in an emergency.
Oh.
I hope they don't go away. No can do. They got to be around forever.
What's that number?
That is 719.
Yeah.
266. But put it on speakerphone so I can hear too.
Go ahead.
2837.
2837.
That's the
Welcome to Colin Oates, your emergency Hall & Oates helpline. To hear one-on-one, please press 1. To hear it go, please press 2. To hear man-eater, please press 3. To hear privatize, please press 4.
That's funny.
There you go.
That is hilarious. You can hear, I wonder, somebody loves Hall & Oates.
I guess. Hall & Oates did it themselves.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Wow.
See, those are things that are, kind of make you smile a little bit.
Yeah.
Press 3 for man-eater. Emergency Hall. So if you ever need a little Hall & Oates in your life,
there you go.
Call that number that Dave just put up.
Yeah. Wow.
Diego's, that's a topic for We Love the 80s, which is our TikTok group.
Yeah.
We're almost at 110,000 followers.
Wow.
We had over 1,500 people last night.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Wow.
We did a 2-hour TikTok live.
Wow. Wow. That's good.
1,500 people.
Well, you're probably going to get a lot more because people are going to be home listening to 80s.
No. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. All right. Let's take a quick break, Paul. We've been yakking for an hour.
Go ahead.
And we will be back in just a couple of minutes right here on the Streaming News and Sports Network.
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, Miranda Mahoney here from Grizzle Pride, your local drug prevention coalition. So, marijuana, now legal in Connecticut, but there are some things you really should know. It's only legal for people 21 and older. And always, always secure your cannabis products like edibles, vape pens, dabs, and of course marijuana in a locking storage container and keep it out of sight and of reach of kids. Kids don't know the difference between a THC edible gummy and a candy gummy you might buy at a store. There's many resources available at grizzlepride.org or our Facebook and Instagram pages. And parents, you are your child's greatest influence. Talk early, talk often about the risks of substance use on their developing brains. Check out grizzlepride.org. grizzlepride.org. grizzlepride.org.
All right, let's take a look at the forecast with Paul. Throwback to the 80s lash.
Good morning, everybody. Right now, the temperature downtown, it's up to 32 degrees, be honest, going up. So, well, cloudy with some snow showers today, maybe become a little steady, accumulating snow a little later on. Some rain may mix in. Temps will be somewhere in the mid to upper 30s, a little bit of wind, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Of course, chance of snow will be somewhere around 100%. But tonight, a little snow this evening, give away to mostly cloudy skies. Lows will be somewhere around 25 degrees. And of course, for your Thursday, partly cloudy skies in the morning. We'll give away to cloudy skies during the afternoon. Highs will be somewhere around 51 degrees. For Thursday evening, clear to partly cloudy, lows near 25. And that's your weather from SNSN on this Wednesday, 03/09/2022.
I get to hear what I want when I want.
We love the 80s.
Your home for all 80s all the time.
Always got music going.
SNSN.
All right, Paul, we are back.
We're back.
It's 9:30 on a somewhat snowy to be Wednesday. We are broadcasting from Main Street here at the Jewett City Savings Bank Studios. I said Jewett. I haven't said that in a long time because I'm not paying attention. Jewett City, not Jewett City.
Yeah.
The Jewett City Savings Bank Studios.
And it certainly is cloudy outside.
And it feels cold. It feels like snow. You know how you get
snow.
you know how you get that bone chilling cold, you know, it just kind of feels like snow.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in March, hopefully this is going to be the end. I mean, how much of this stuff we're going to go on?
Forever.
Oh man.
Forever.
Yeah.
We have had snow in April.
Yes, we have. I'm kind of hoping. Well, don't forget too. Don't know what happens this weekend, don't you?
Probably should know. I got to imagine that you're getting at here, but no.
Move the clocks ahead.
Oh, is that this weekend?
This weekend.
Oh, see, because they probably should have known.
Yep. So at this time next week will be 10 o'clock or 10:30 rather than 9:30.
All right, so we have beaten the living hell out of the whole gas price thing for the last hour. Let's I'm gonna switch to another topic that is more of it's a criminal case / human interest story, and it really leaves a lot of things open to interpretation.
Okay.
There is first, you ever heard of Cain Velasquez?
No.
Okay, Cain Velasquez is a pretty famous MMA fighter.
Oh,
he's retired.
Okay. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
He doesn't, he's been known to commentate. He's done some acting. He's actually gotten in the wrestling ring and all this stuff. Anyway, last week, Cain Velasquez was accused of attempted murder.
Yep.
Because he went after a man who molested, or I should say, allegedly molested a 4-year-old in his family.
Yep.
So he went after the guy with a gun and was shooting, and actually shot his father. His father's recovering.
Yep.
This man's father.
Yep.
Who was, this guy's been released into protective custody, before his trial comes up.
Yeah.
So Cain Velasquez, who is saying that he was doing it really just to defend his, I don't know if it's his daughter or his niece. I don't think they really came out and said, but she's just a 4-year-old little girl. So the question is, well, let me finish. Velasquez is in jail. He was denied bail. So he can't get bail. So he's in, even though he's got a pretty heavy-duty attorney, but no bail. He's in, and he faces decades in jail with the charges that are looming. So, with that being said, does Cain Velasquez belong in jail? Was he doing the right thing as far as defending the honor of this 4-year-old little lady?
Well, I guess you can understand what his mindset would be, because if that ever happened to one of your kids, you would certainly feel the same way. Shooting him, we all know, is not the right way to handle it.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have went up and kicked his ass if he wanted to.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But shooting him, he was wrong shooting him. So, unfortunately, you just can't go around shooting people because they did something.
Right.
So, now should he be out on bail? Why not? He didn't kill a person. And
he's being charged with attempted murder, criminal attempted murder.
There's been a lot of people who have been accused of attempted murder, probably been out on bail.
Mm-hmm.
Not like he's going to run.
So here's the other thing. Here's this guy who was arrested and released on bail for the crime of molestation.
And he's out.
Yeah. So is the wrong person in jail. If he was in jail, this never would have happened.
Correct.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm not making excuses for somebody pulling a trigger and shooting somebody.
That's where he was wrong.
So Joanne says temporary insanity, let him go. Daryl says he would be doing less time if he just beat the crap out of him.
Yeah.
There
would have been assault.
David says, I understand why he did it. His problem is there were other people in the car, and he shot in the streets, creating the potential for an innocent victim.
Yeah.
He's a UFC champion. He should have just beat him to death with his hands. And the craziest part is the molester is out on bail and Cain isn't.
Right.
So that's if the molester was in jail, it never would have happened.
Right.
Never would have happened.
Yeah. I think he should be out on bail anyway. Why not? There's a lot of other people who get out of bail. Look at, depending on what state, for Christ's sakes, there are people in New York City that commit a crime and go out on bail, no problem. So California, they let them out. So I think he should be out on bail. It's not like, even if they put the bail in a high amount of money, he could afford to do it. It's not like he's going to run, So why not put him on? Why not let him?
He's too high profile. People will know where he is. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. So he's not going to run. It's just somebody's using him as an example.
Okay.
So he's not going to get out.
I think he was wrong for shooting.
You're wrong. That's
where he's wrong. Shooting into, he was shooting into open air.
Yeah, that was wrong.
Other people could have got hit, and an unintended target did get hit with this guy's father.
Yeah, it's not like he has a criminal background either.
No.
No, I mean,
not that I know of.
No. So, yeah. So, yeah.
Is it happening because he's Mexican?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Because, I mean, that card gets thrown.
Yeah. I would hope that they learned that you can't pivot race as a.
I'm just saying.
I know.
There are people that are going to go ahead and throw down that card.
What state is this?
California.
Well, usually California, they're free and clear, man. I don't know what's going on down there.
No, Harris ain't there no more. So.
No, but California's like bring them in and let them out. So I don't know.
Okay.
It's kind of surprising, California.
It's kind of what they did with the molester, right?
Yeah.
Bring him in, let him out.
Yeah.
Supposedly in protective custody.
Yeah, protective custody, my ass.
He would have been safer inside. Well, no, not so much. I think because even inside criminals, they don't like people.
They don't like molesters.
Right, because everybody's got a mother. Everybody's got a sister or a niece or an aunt.
Exactly. So
yeah,
usually they get to them inside the prison. No, you're right.
So I think what could have happened was he did something of a lesser crime when that guy gets in jail and then ends up in the same jail as him.
Yeah.
Then do you think? Let me ask you then. Then on the inside, Velasquez beats the living crap out of him. What happens then? He gets applauded.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to follow that case and see what happens.
David says, I think he'll do minimal time in jail, but be on probation for a very long time, probably 10 years of probation, 2 to 3 years sentencing with good behavior. He'll get out in a year and a half.
Yeah.
I don't agree.
You think
I think that if he gets convicted, then I think he's going to be in. They'd have to lower the charges. I mean, this is first-degree attempted murder.
Mm-hmm.
That he's charged with, and they're charging him with murder, saying this was all premeditated. So if this was premeditated, Paul, you know what I mean? So they're going to have to, then if they can't prove that, then you're looking at, maybe the charges getting dropped to second or third degree.
Well, they could
manslaughter.
They could be saying that because what the guy did and him going after him with a gun with the intention of shooting him, That's where that's
right, and that's intent.
That's where
that's premeditation right there.
Yeah, it's not like So
it's not like he saw the guy on a street corner and and I know somebody said temporary insanity. No, they're going to have to prove to get this first degree charge
dropped.
Well,
dropped to a lower.
Right.
Yeah,
but they're going to have to prove the defense is going to. I mean, the prosecution is going to have to prove that this was a premeditated event.
Yeah.
If not, they're going to have to lower the charges. And that's when he'll get, if convicted, a lower sentence. Or does he get the sympathy vote from a jury?
No, they'll make sure the jury isn't, they'll make sure the jury isn't, set up to do that. They'll find. It may take them a while to find the jury, but they'll make sure. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, those lawyers can be assholes. I don't know if you've ever gone to jury duty, but when they drill you, man, you want to punch them in the face. Seriously, I've been on jury duty many, many times where I've gone in, and they start asking you questions. You just want to stand up and blast them.
Dave says he was licensed to carry a gun. He will say that he was just driving and saw them out and lost his mind.
Yeah, well, let's hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if it happened to you,
what would you do? What would you do, Paul?
Yeah, you'd be the same thing.
Yeah,
you would say you'd go after that person.
A lot of people that are out there, that are celebrities, are coming to Cain Velasquez's aid on social media. Ronda Rousey, who one of the greatest, UFC fighters, female fighters in the world, or was. Yeah. She said, being a new mom and understanding this, she goes, she probably would have done worse.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
so there's a hashtag free Cain, CAIN.
Yeah. I mean, Yeah, I mean, if it happened to any of us, we would feel that way.
Joanne says, if someone molested my 4-year-old child or grandchild, I would grab a weapon and go after them and gladly spend time in jail.
Yeah, it's human nature to do that. You know, that's just the way we are. Even if it was not even a child, it was an older daughter, a younger daughter, you would feel the same way.
Sure.
You know, you want to go after that person and beat the shit out of them or do something.
Right.
Yeah. So it's just human nature.
So that's a subject that we could really fall down a rabbit hole in.
Yeah.
But, But I just wanted to see what people had to say, you know, because it could go either way.
It could go either way.
You know, it's like, is it premeditated? No. Yes. We don't know.
Yeah.
That's going to have to come out in the trial.
Yeah.
Interesting. David says, we all say we would. He actually did it. I can't see a full jury convicting him. Neither do I.
Well, a lot of people are saying he's going to get off, so we'll see.
I do not. I think he's innocent. I think he will get proven. The verdict will be innocent. I do not think that he's going to go to jail for. And even if he does, I don't think he'll get along. I think they will end up lowering the charges.
Yeah, I mean,
right now, as it sits, he's facing, I think, 50 years.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't in his right mind when he went after the guy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's face it. So, especially with a 4-year-old.
What's that?
I mean, he probably wasn't in his right mind. He might have been really close to this 4-year-old too. You know?
Yeah.
So he wasn't in his right mind when he saw that guy and he found out what he did.
But David's right. We all say we do it.
Yeah. But will you do it?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
David says he read 20-year maximum. But if they lower, I still don't think he gets convicted. Not in a case like this.
They may do some kind of plea deal and he'll, like you said, get a short term and then the rest will be on probation. So who knows? Don't know.
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
All right. Paul, thank you very much. Yeah. As always.
See you on Friday.
Yeah, I hope the snow doesn't get you down.
Yeah.
All right, snow tonight into tomorrow, but they're saying that it won't really
supposed to stick to the
ground or anything. So we hope you guys like the new split screen. Now that we got it, look, we can now
left to right.
We're looking at each other.
Yeah,
it's not like this where we're backwards.
Yeah.
So, but we certainly hope that you enjoy it. If you have any questions or any suggestions, I already seen one thing. We need better lighting.
Better lighting.
Well, because your lighting's pretty good. I'm in the dirt.
Yeah.
Kind of. So anyway, so we hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And we will see you tomorrow. Hopefully, Rich Waslick will be with me. We have a very important show tomorrow. We have Eric Steinhagen that's going to come in tomorrow morning and speak on some connections that he has with people in Ukraine. And I haven't got a definitive answer yet, but he has connections to the point where we may be able to have a Ukraine refugee on the show with us tomorrow. So that'll start a little after 9 tomorrow morning. So we hope you join us for that. I think it's very relevant and could be very, very interesting. So thank you very much, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Family owned and operated. That's something you don't hear too often anymore. Highway Campers of Plainfield is now 3 generations in and going strong. If you're looking to upgrade or get your first RV, contact the family that knows RVs, Highway Campers. They'll walk you through the process of finding the right RV for you and can even finance it for you. Visit www.highwaycampers.com and find your home on wheels. After all, home is where you park it. Highway Campers is a proud supporter of Griswold Youth Football.
You buy better.